Hello, my fellow Kenyans. Habari zenu wa Kenya wenzangu. Gakonga, the coach and the pioneer of Vision Total Football Kenya. Today, I want to talk about Philemon Otieno, the Gor Mahia player who is suffering with an injury and he requires urgent treatment and a serious one so that he can recover from his injury. Now, the issue here is that FKF is saying that it does not have money to treat the injured Gor Mahia player. Gor Mahia is saying that the player was injured while he was in international duty, so it is FKF who should treat him. And Gor Mahia also, I gather that they don't have enough money to treat the player. So Gor Mahia cannot afford to treat the player. FKF cannot afford to treat the player. So where do we go next? So there has been a lot of to and fro from Gor Mahia and FKF communication. But the bottom line is that the player is still suffering from the injury. So therefore now here, the Players Association, KEFWA, has come along and said that they are going to cater for the treatment of Philemon Otieno, which for me, I applaud the Player Welfare Association, and I would like to see this association, Players Welfare Association, being strengthened so that it has a lot of money, so it can cover for some issues like this. However, can you imagine a situation where FKF is not able to treat a player who is playing for Harambee Stars? Yeah. Can you also imagine the other side of Gor Mahia, what is happening, this to throw and fro? But I understand it because the situation of our Kenyan football, I keep saying it does not pay. There is no money in Kenyan football. Everyone is running away from responsibility. But number one, the player should have not gone to play, for international duties without medical insurance. So therefore, FKF has a role to play there. Gor Mahia there had a role to play too, because the player should already have a medical insurance, especially when he's playing for our national team Harambee Stars. That responsibility comes under FKF. They must make sure the player who is playing for our national team has a proper medical cover. This is why you see when Wanyama is playing for Harambee Stars, sometimes Tottenham, they have to send their own doctor because they would not want to get involved in these sagas of throw and fro from the FKF. They know if Wanyama was injured while playing for Harambee Stars, yeah, the Tottenham would have to suffer the repercussion of that. And this is why I'm saying that our football system needs streamlining. These issues should not come when a player is injured. These are plans which should have been in place. We must plan ahead. But in the absence of a good system, in the absence of proper management, we have people coming out here. Yeah, Nick Mwendwa defending the federation. Barry Otieno, the acting CEO, defending the federation. No one is actually talking about the injured player and what we should do. This is not time to defend federations or clubs. This is a time to care and worry about the injured player. What is at stake is Philemon Otieno's career, football career. And that should be the first thing that anyone should think of. Either Gor Mahia or FKF, really, they should come into a simple agreement here what will happen, because the amount of money that is required to treat this player should be nothing to FKF, to be honest. But obviously, FKF is in a situation where money is so little. To be honest, I want to thank Players Association, KEFWA, for coming forward with a solution to treat this player. And I will make effort to make sure I contact KEFWA and talk to them about the way forward. Not about the player, the injured player, but going forward in the future. What should KEFWA look like so that it has the correct system to take care of players' welfare? This is something I'm going to make effort to do. But I also want to ask KEFWA, Kenya Football Players Welfare Association, if they can, to contact me, and I have a lot of things that I'm going to tell them that are going to help them, and I'm going to make sure I meet them while I'm in Kenya. Now, I go back to what I'm saying, that this is a sad story. We must not wait for it to happen again. Let us streamline our football system, yeah, the federation, the clubs, and a situation like this, yeah, this is not new. There was a Premier League coach. I cannot remember his name, but he's from Mombasa. And again, I saw him on TV. Yeah, TV is highlighting his story and trying to find how he can get money to go and get treated in India. I saw his foot. It was terrible. In fact, the foot was almost twisted, and he has not been able to raise money. The coach is called Richard Shedu. Yeah, and he has been even, I think, Harambee Stars coach at one point, and he has coached Kenya Premier League. And this is the story. That's a coach. Here is a player, and many other stories will come. So let us sort our football. Let us streamline our system. Let us encourage sponsors to come so that we have enough money. We can do the planning, but we need the money as well. So guys, once again, I want to thank Player Welfare Association, and I want to urge every Kenyan to support Vision Total Football Kenya. This story of Philemon Otieno would not have happened, yeah, if things were right in Kenyan football. I live in peace. I got to go to training. I live in peace, and I'm gone.